is a grand journey filled with mysteries waiting to unfold and challenges designed to mold us into our highest selves. When the winds of adversity blow fiercely, it is not a sign of abandonment, but an invitation to rise above the storm. Every obstacle you face is not a barrier, but a mirror reflecting your inner strength, waiting to be awakened. There is an inherent power within you, a divine spark that knows no limitations, no fear, and no failure. It is the same power that commands the tides and likes the stars. This force does not dwell in some distant realm, it resides within your very being. The key is not to seek rescue from the outside, but to trust that you are already equipped with everything you need to overcome. Circumstances may seem overwhelming, but they do not define you. You are not your failures, your pain, or your past. You are the creator of your reality. With every thought you choose, every belief you hold, you shape the world around you. If you dwell on fear, you will find reasons to fear. If you embrace courage, the mountains before you will begin to bow. It is not the obstacle that holds the power, but the story you tell yourself about it. When life whispers doubt, respond with faith. Not faith in others or in fleeting circumstances, but faith in the infinite power within you. Imagine yourself victorious. See yourself walking through the fire and emerging unscathed. Feel the joy of triumph before it manifests in the physical world. This inner conviction, this unwavering belief, is the secret to turning trials into triumphs. The world may press upon you, but it can never break you unless you permit it. Obstacles are simply opportunities disguised as trials, urging you to discover how resilient you truly are. When you stop resisting and begin embracing the lessons hidden within, you will find that even the darkest nights bring the brightest stars. Remember, life's challenges are not curses, but blessings in disguise. They are here to teach, to refine, and to remind you of your immense power. You do not need to wait for a savior or a sign. You are the answer you've been searching for. Trust in this truth, act with confidence, and the path will clear before you. Life's challenges are not random acts of chaos. They are deliberate moments crafted to awaken you to the truth of who you are. Every obstacle you encounter carries within it a seed of growth, a lesson that is uniquely tailored to the unfolding of your destiny. In the face of adversity, it is not enough to merely endure you or call to transcend, to rise above the seeming limitations of the physical world and embrace the infinite potential that resides within you. The power within you is not a fleeting emotion or a temporary state of mind. It is the eternal essence of your being, a divine connection to the source of all creation. This power is your birthright, but to access it fully, you must first believe in its existence. When doubts creep into your mind, whispering that you are not enough, you must silence them with the certainty that you are more than enough. You are the creator of your reality, the architect of your experiences. Life does not happen to you. It happens through you, shaped by your thoughts, your beliefs, and your expectations. When faced with obstacles, the first step is to shift your perspective. What you see as a problem is often a solution in disguise. The barriers before you are not meant to block your path, but to redirect you to a higher, more fulfilling one. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this trying to teach me this?" Simple shift in focus transforms challenges into stepping stones, guiding you closer to your true purpose. Your imagination is your greatest tool in overcoming life's trials. Close your eyes and see yourself as the person you aspire to be: strong, resilient, and unshakable. Feel the emotions of success, joy, and peace as if they are already yours. This act of visualization is not a mere exercise. It is an act of creation. The mind cannot distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. By living in the end, by embodying the feeling of your desired outcome, you align your inner world with the reality you wish to experience. The outer world will then conform to this inner state, bringing forth the results you seek. In moments of doubt, remember that nothing external has the power to define you unless you grant it permission. The opinions of others, the setbacks you face, even the apparent failures, these are but fleeting shadows, powerless against the light within you. who turn inward, and you will find that everything you need is already present. Strength, courage, wisdom, they are not qualities you acquire, but aspects of your true self. Waiting. To be called forth, adversity often brings with it the temptation to retreat, to shrink back into the comfort of the familiar. Yet growth never occurs within the confines of the known. To overcome life's obstacles, you must be willing to step into the unknown, to take risks, and to trust in the process. This trust is not blind faith, but a deep knowing that every step you take, no matter how uncertain, is guided by a higher intelligence. The universe is not working against you, it is conspiring in your favor, even when appearances suggest otherwise. When the weight of the world seems unbearable, remember that your power lies in the present moment. The past is but a memory, the future a possibility. It is only in the now that you can act, decide, and transform. Breathe deeply, ground yourself in the present, and focus on what you can do today to move closer to your goals. Small, consistent actions are more powerful than grand gestures made in haste. Each step, no matter how small, is a victory over inertia, a testament to your determination to rise above. Fear is often the greatest obstacle of all, but it is an illusion, a construct of the mind. Fear has no substance of its own. It thrives on your attention and belief. When you face it head-on, you will find that it dissolves like a shadow in the light. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. Each time you choose courage over fear, you reclaim a part of your power, strengthening the foundation upon which your life is built. The trials you face are not indicators of failure, but markers of progress. The greater the challenge, the greater the potential for growth. Just as a diamond is formed under pressure, so too are you refined through adversity. Embrace the discomfort, for it is a sign that you are stepping into a new level of being. Resist the urge to compare your journey to that of others. Each path is unique, and what is meant for you will not pass you by. Trust in divine timing, knowing that everything unfolds as it should. Gratitude is a powerful force in navigating life's challenges. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you shift your energy from scarcity to abundance. Even in the darkest moments, there is always something to be grateful for, a lesson learned, a moment of clarity, a spark of hope. Gratitude opens your heart and mind to possibilities you might otherwise overlook, transforming obstacles into opportunities. You are not defined by the challenges you face, but by how you choose to respond to them. Each choice you make is a declaration of who you are and who you aspire to become. Will you succumb to fear, or will you rise with courage? Will you dwell on problems, or will you focus on solutions? The power is always yours, waiting for you to claim it. As you navigate the trials of life, remember that you are never truly alone. Though the journey may feel solitary, there is a divine presence within you, a guiding force that whispers in moments of stillness. Listen to this inner voice, for it knows the way even when the path ahead seems unclear. Trust in your intuition, for it is the language of the soul, a direct connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe. Every obstacle is a gift, every challenge of blessing in disguise. They are here to teach you, to strengthen you, to remind you of the immense power that lies within. Life is not happening to you, it is happening for you, mowing you into the person you are meant to be. Embrace this truth, and you will find that no obstacle is insurmountable, no challenge too great. The power to overcome lies within you, waiting to be awakened. Step into this power, and the world will rise to meet you. Life, in its infinite wisdom, unfolds a series of experiences that demand us to stretch, to grow, and to awaken. It does not provide ease for the sake of complacency, but offers trials that act as catalysts for transformation. The obstacles we face are not here to defeat us. They are here to reveal the boundless strength that lies within. To overcome life's challenges, you must first recognize that they are not external forces set against you. They are reflections of the inner journey, carefully crafted to elevate you to higher states of consciousness. Every difficulty presents itself as an invitation, a silent call for you to step into your true power. When faced with adversity, resist the urge to succumb to despair or to blame the world around you. Instead, look inward, for the answer always lies within. The power that creates worlds resides in you, not as a distant hope, but as a living truth. You are not separate from this power. You are one with it. To access it, you need only believe in its presence and align yourself with its infinite possibilities. When life places obstacles in your path, these are not accidents or punishments. They are the universe's way of directing you toward your greater purpose. Imagine a stream. Flowing over rocks, it does not stop or resist the barriers it encounters. Instead, it adapts, flows around them, and carves a path through persistence. You too must adopt this approach. When a door closes, it is not the end of the journey. It is a sign that another path, perhaps more aligned with your destiny, is waiting for you to discover it. The key to navigating life's challenges lies in your perception. What you perceive as insurmountable may simply be an opportunity waiting to be reframed. Perspective is everything. You have the power to transform your reality by choosing how you see it. If you focus on lack, pain, or failure, you will find more of it. But if you choose to see the lesson, the growth, and the potential, even the most daunting obstacles will reveal their hidden blessings. Your thoughts shape your world, and by mastering them, you master your life. The mind left unchecked can be a source of chaos and limitation. It will conjure fears, doubts, and endless what-ifs, creating mountains where there are none. But the mind, when disciplined, becomes a tool of immense power. It is not the events of life that hold sway over you, but your reaction to them. Train your mind to respond with clarity, with calmness, and with resolve. Breathe deeply when tension rises, and remind yourself that you are greater than any challenge you face. The storm outside may rage, but the calm within you is unshakable. Fear often masquerades as a protective force, whispering that it is safer to remain where you are, to avoid risks, to retreat into the known. But fear is an illusion, a veil that obscures the truth of your power. Each time you confront fear, you diminish its hold over you. Every courageous step you take strengthens your resolve, proving to yourself that you are capable of far more than you imagined. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. It is in these moments of bravery that you discover who you truly are. The challenges of life also demand patience. In a world that celebrates instant results, patience is a rare and powerful virtue. The unfolding of your dreams, the overcoming of your struggles, happens not on your timeline, but on the divine timeline. Trust this process. Trust that every step, no matter how small or insignificant it seems, is moving you closer to your desired outcome. Impatience often leads to frustration, but patience allows you to act with wisdom, to make choices rooted in faith rather than fear. Visualization is a gift you have been given to co-create your reality. When you see yourself succeeding, thriving, and overcoming, you set a powerful intention that the universe cannot ignore. Close your eyes and imagine your ideal outcome. Don't feel it. Breathe it tight and believe it, as though it has already come to pass. This act of visualization is not merely wishful thinking. It is the deliberate alignment of your inner state with the outer reality you wish to experience. The universe responds to certainty, to conviction. Live as if your dreams are already realized, and life will rise to meet you in extraordinary ways. Adversity often feels isolating, as though you are navigating a storm without a compass. Yet this solitude is not abandonment, it is preparation. In these moments, you are given the gift of self-discovery. You learn to rely on your inner strength, to find answers within rather than seeking them externally. The quiet moments of struggle are where the deepest growth occurs. It is here in the stillness that you come to understand your resilience, your creativity, and your unyielding spirit. Forgiveness is another powerful tool in overcoming life's obstacles. Often the weight we carry is not from the challenges themselves, but from the grudges, anger, or regret we hold on to. Forgiveness is not about condoning wrongdoing, it is about freeing yourself from the chains of the past. When you release resentment, you create space for healing, for growth, and for new opportunities. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Forgive others for their transgressions, and watch as the barriers within begin to dissolve. Gratitude transforms every experience, no matter how difficult, into a stepping stone toward joy. When you focus on what you have, rather than what you lack, you shift your energy to one of abundance. Even in the face of adversity, there is always something to be grateful for: a lesson learned, a moment of clarity, a connection made. Gratitude opens the door to greater blessings, aligning you with the flow of life's abundance. It shifts your focus from obstacles to opportunities, allowing you to see the beauty in every moment. You are not here to merely survive life's challenges, you are here to thrive in spite of them. This requires a mindset of empowerment, a belief that you are capable of rising above any circumstance. Do not wait for the world to change to meet your needs. Change yourself, and the world will respond in kind. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your destiny. The power to overcome, to transform, to rise, lies within you. Remember that the journey of life is not linear. It is filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. These detours are not setbacks, but part of the divine plan, designed to lead you to places you could not have imagined. Trust in this process, even when it makes no sense. Have faith that every challenge, every delay, every obstacle is working for your highest good. Faith is the anchor that keeps you steady when the seas are rough, the light that guides you when the path is unclear. You are not defined by your past or your current struggles. You are defined by the choices you make in the present moment. Each day, each moment is an opportunity to begin anew, to rewrite your story. Let go of the narrative that holds you back and step into the truth of who you are. You are capable, you are powerful, and you are enough. The universe is not separate from you. It moves through you, responds to you, and supports you in ways that you cannot yet see. When life challenges you, rise to meet it not with resistance, but with acceptance. Accept the lesson, embrace the growth, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. There is no obstacle so great that it can overpower the infinite power within you. This power is your essence, your truth, and it is unshakable. Hold this knowledge close and let it guide you through every challenge, every trial, every triumph. Life often feels like a symphony of unexpected notes, a series of crescendos and diminuendos that test the limits of our resolve. Yet, within this symphony, there is a rhythm, a divine rhythm that aligns perfectly with the melody of your inner being. Obstacles are not discordant interruptions, they are purposeful variations in the composition, urging you to listen deeply and adjust your pace. They are reminders that within you lies not only the ability to play along, but also the potential to create new harmonies that transform the entire piece. When you encounter difficulties, the first step is to embrace them without resistance. Resistance only deepens the sense of struggle, creating a battle between what is and what you wish it to be. Instead, step into the moment with a heart wide open, accepting that every circumstance, no matter how unwelcome, holds a hidden gift. Acceptance is not a passive surrender, but an active acknowledgement that you are equipped to handle whatever comes your way. It is the beginning of transformation, where the seed of challenge begins to sprout into the tree of wisdom. The power to overcome lies in recognizing that you are never truly powerless. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions are not mere reactions to life. They are the tools through which you shape it. If you find yourself facing insurmountable odds, pause and ask yourself, what am I creating in this moment? Your perception of the obstacle is the key to its resolution. When you see a mountain as an immovable object, it will remain so. But when you view it as a path to higher ground, it becomes a stepping stone toward your greatness. Every obstacle carries within it the essence of possibility. A closed door may redirect you to an open window, offering a view you might never have discovered otherwise. A storm may force you to shelter, giving you time to reflect and refine your plans. The roadblock is not the end of the journey, it is a point of recalibration, a moment to align more deeply with your purpose. Trust that each challenge is guiding you to exactly where you need to be, even if the destination is not yet clear. The human spirit is a reservoir of untapped strength, often revealed in moments of greatest adversity. When you feel as though you have reached your limit, remind yourself that limits are self-imposed constructs. They exist only in the mind, and the mind is infinitely malleable. Push beyond the boundaries of what you believe is possible, and you will discover reservoirs of resilience that defy explanation. The very act of moving forward, even when the path seems uncertain, generates momentum that carries you towards solutions. In every challenge, there is an opportunity to master the art of patience. Patience is not merely waiting for things to improve it. It is the ability to remain steady and focused in the face of uncertainty. It is trusting that the unfolding of life is deliberate and precise, even when it appears chaotic. Impatience stems from a lack of trust, a fear that things will not align in your favor. But patience, coupled with faith, creates a fertile ground for miracles to take root. It allows you to move with grace, to act with intention, and to receive with gratitude. Your imagination is a powerful ally in overcoming life's challenges. It is not confined by the limitations of the physical world. It operates in the realm of infinite potential. When you imagine yourself rising above difficulties, you set into motion the forces that will make it so. Visualization is not a trivial exercise. It is a deliberate act of creation. When you see the outcome you desire with clarity and conviction, you draw it toward you. You become a magnet for the circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with your vision. Life's obstacles often test your faith not in an external deity or distant force, but in the power within you. Faith is the unshakable knowing that no matter how dark the night, the dawn will come. It is the conviction that every challenge is a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Cultivate this faith by affirming your ability to rise above, by speaking words of power and encouragement to yourself. Let your inner dialogue reflect the truth of your limitless potential, and what has your outer world transformed to match it. The journey of overcoming is also one of self-discovery. Each obstacle reveals a part of you that was previously hidden. It uncovers strengths you did not know you had, illuminates weaknesses that need tending, and refines the essence of who you are. Embrace this process with curiosity and compassion. See every challenge as an opportunity to know yourself more deeply, to uncover the layers of your being that are ready to be brought to light. In this way, even the most difficult moments become acts of self-love. Adversity often brings with it the temptation to compare your journey to others. Resist this urge, for comparison is a thief of joy and a distraction from your unique path. No two journeys are the same, and what appears as ease for another may conceal struggles you cannot see. Focus instead on your own growth, your own progress, and your own victories. Celebrate each step forward, no matter how small, for it is a testament to your courage and determination. The act of overcoming is not solitary, it is a dance for the universe. As you take steps toward your goals, the universe responds in kind, orchestrating events and opportunities to support you. This is the law of reciprocity, a cosmic partnership that ensures your efforts are never in vain. Trust in this partnership and move forward with confidence. Know that you are never alone in your struggles. The entire universe conspires to help you succeed. Forgive yourself for any perceived failures along the way. Mistakes are not evidence of weakness, but of effort. They are the markers of a life lived fully, of a soul striving toward its highest potential. Release the burden of self-judgment and replace it with self-compassion. Treat yourself with the kindness you would offer a dear friend. In doing so, you create an environment within yourself where growth and healing can flourish. Gratitude is the bridge between where you are and where you wish to be. Even in the midst of struggle, there is always something to be grateful for: a lesson learned, a moment of clarity, a glimmer of hope. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from struggle to possibility. It aligns you with the frequency of solutions, opening doors that seemed locked and illuminating paths that were hidden. Cultivate gratitude not as a fleeting feeling, but as a way of being, and watch as your challenges transform into blessings. The journey of overcoming is one of transformation, a shedding of old identities and limitations. Each obstacle you face is an opportunity to step into a greater version of yourself. It is a process of becoming, of evolving into the person you are meant to be. Trust in this process, even when it feels uncomfortable. Growth often requires discomfort, but it is through this discomfort that you are stretched, strengthened, and refined. Your power lies not in changing the external world, but in changing your internal world. The way you think, feel, and believe shapes your reality. When you align your inner state with the truth of your power, the outer world must respond accordingly. This is not wishful thinking. It is the law of creation. You are the author of your story, the painter of your masterpiece. Every thought you think, every belief you hold is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. Choose wisely and create something extraordinary. Life's challenges are not meant to break you, but to build you. They are not roadblocks, but stepping stones, each one bringing you closer to your highest self. Embrace them with an open heart and a determined spirit. Know that you are capable, resilient, and infinitely powerful. The journey may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. You are not here to merely survive. You are here to thrive, to rise, and to create a life that reflects the limitless power within you. Life's obstacles, though they may feel like heavy weights pressing down on your spirit, are the divine chisels that carve you into a masterpiece. They refine you, shaping you into the version of yourself that you are destined to become. Each difficulty is an invitation to expand your understanding of your own potential, an opportunity to test the depth of your courage and the strength of your convictions. As you face these challenges, remember that they are not here to define you, but to elevate you. The power to overcome begins in the unseen world. Within the sanctuary of your thoughts and beliefs, the mind is your most potent tool, capable of transforming adversity into triumph. When life presents you with trials, it is not the external circumstance that determines your outcome, but the way you choose to perceive and respond to it. You hold the power to reframe every obstacle as a stepping stone, a necessary element in the grand design of your journey. This shift in perspective is not a denial of difficulty, but a declaration of your ability to rise above it. Within you lies an infinite wellspring of resilience, a reservoir of strength that is never depleted, no matter how intense the storm. This resilience is not a rare gift bestowed upon a select few. It is the natural state of every human being. Yet to access it, you must cultivate the habit of looking inward rather than outward for solutions. The answers you seek do not reside in the opinions of others or the shifting tides of circumstance. They are already present within you, waiting to be unveiled through quiet introspection and unwavering belief. Every obstacle serves as a mirror, reflecting back to you the areas of your life that are ready for growth. It may highlight fears that need to be faced, patterns that need to be broken, or strengths that have yet to be realized. Embrace these revelations with gratitude, for they are the keys to your evolution. Each moment of struggle carries within it the seeds of transformation. As you nurture these seeds with faith and persistence, they grow into the fruits of wisdom, strength, and clarity. The journey of overcoming is deeply intertwined with the art of letting go. Often the greatest barriers to progress are not external, but internal. The doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs that we cling to out of habit or comfort. To move forward, you must release what no longer serves you. This process is not always easy, for it requires courage to face the unknown and trust in the unfolding of life. Yet as you let go, you create space for new possibilities to emerge, possibilities that are aligned with the truth of who you are. Your imagination is your greatest ally in this journey. It is the bridge between your current reality and the life you desire to create. When you close your eyes and envision yourself overcoming obstacles, you activate a powerful creative force within you. This force begins to reshape your thoughts, emotions, and actions, aligning them with the outcome you seek. Your imagination is not a mere escape. It is a tool for manifestation, a way to bring the unseen into the realm of the seen. Faith is the cornerstone of overcoming. It is the unshakable knowing that, no matter how insurmountable a challenge may seem, there is always a way forward. This faith is not blind optimism, but a deep inner conviction rooted in the understanding of your own power. When you walk in faith, you move with confidence even when the path is unclear. You trust that each step will reveal the next, and that every detour is a part of the journey. Faith transforms fear into courage and doubt into determination. Patience is another vital element in the process of overcoming. In a world that often demands instant results, it can be challenging to trust in the timing of your life. Yet patience is not a passive state of waiting, but an active state of trust. It is the ability to remain steadfast in your efforts even when progress seems slow. Patience allows you to align with the natural rhythms of creation, ensuring that every step you take is deliberate and meaningful. Gratitude is the antidote to despair and the catalyst for transformation. Even in the midst of difficulty, there is always something to be grateful for: a lesson learned, a moment of connection, a glimpse of beauty. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from struggle to possibility. It opens your heart and mind to the blessings that are already present in your life, paving the way for more to come. When you approach obstacles with an attitude of gratitude, you transform them into opportunities for growth and joy. Forgiveness is a powerful act of liberation, both for yourself and for others. Often the greatest obstacles we face are the grudges, resentments, and regrets that weigh heavily on our hearts. To forgive is not to condone or forget, but to release the hold that these emotions have over you. It is a gift you give yourself, freeing your energy to focus on the present and the future. As you let go of the past, you create space for healing and renewal, allowing you to move forward with clarity and peace. Resilience is not just the ability to bounce back, but the ability to adapt, grow, and thrive in the face of adversity. It is the recognition that challenges are not the end of the story, but the beginning of a new chapter. Each time you rise after a fall, you strengthen your resilience, building a foundation of confidence and self-belief that cannot be shaken. Resilience is a skill that can be cultivated through practice and persistence, a testament to the indomitable spirit within you. The power of choice is your greatest asset in overcoming obstacles. While you cannot always control the circumstances of your life, you can control how you respond to them. Every moment presents an opportunity to choose hope over despair, action over inaction, and growth over stagnation. These choices, though they may seem small, accumulate over time, creating a ripple effect that transforms your life. Remember that you are not a passive participant in your journey, but an active creator, shaping your destiny with every decision you make. Compassion, both for yourself and for others, is essential in the process of overcoming. It is easy to be hard on yourself when faced with challenges, to judge your progress or compare your journey to others. Yet, compassion reminds you that you are human, that growth is a process, and that setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a dear friend. Extend this compassion to others as well, recognizing that everyone is navigating their own challenges, often unseen. Life's obstacles are not random or meaningless. They are deliberate invitations to grow, evolve, and expand. They call you to step into your power, to discover the depths of your courage and the heights of your potential. As you face these challenges, remember that you are not alone. The same creative force that sustains the universe resides within you, guiding you, supporting you, and cheering you on. Trust in this force and trust in yourself. Your journey is unique, a tapestry woven with threads of triumph and trial, joy and sorrow, hope and resilience. Each obstacle you face adds richness and depth to this tapestry, creating a story that is uniquely yours. Embrace your journey with an open heart, knowing that every step, no matter how difficult, is leading you toward a greater understanding of your own power. You are not defined by the challenges you face, but by the strength and grace with which you rise above them. Through persistence, imagination, faith, and an unwavering belief in your own potential, you have the power to transform every obstacle into an opportunity. You are the architect of your life, the master of your destiny, and the creator of your reality. With each challenge you overcome, you become stronger, wiser, and more aligned with the truth of who you are. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and know that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. As we draw to the end of this journey of words, let us reflect on the infinite power that resides within each of us. Life's obstacles may appear as mountains, their sheer size and height intimidating. But remember, these mountains are not immovable. With persistence, determination, and the faith to take even the smallest step forward, you can ascend any peak. The essence of overcoming lies not in avoiding challenges, but in embracing them, transforming what seems impossible into a triumph of spirit and will. Your life is not defined by the trials you face, but by how you rise in the face of adversity. Every obstacle holds a lesson, a gift, and an opportunity. It is through these challenges that you come to understand your resilience and awaken to the truth of your boundless potential. The strength you seek is already within you. It is a quiet but persistent force, waiting for you to acknowledge its presence and trust in its power. The journey of life is not about discovering something external. It is about revealing the depths of what already lies within. Consider how every great achievement in history was forged through difficulty. Think of those who inspire us, individuals who, in the face of overwhelming odds, chose not to give in, but to rise. They were not extraordinary because of their circumstances. They were extraordinary because of their unwavering belief in their ability to overcome. Their stories are not separate from your own. They are reminders of what is possible. When you embrace the power of your mind, your imagination, and your faith, you too are capable of writing such a story, one that will inspire generations to come. When challenges arise, let them be a call to action rather than a cause for despair. Obstacles are like rivers, constantly flowing, testing the resilience of the rocks they pass. Yet with time and persistence, even the mightiest rocks are shaped into smooth, beautiful forms. Similarly, life's trials are sculpting you, refining your character, and preparing you for greater heights. Welcome these moments as opportunities to grow, to expand, and to uncover new dimensions of yourself. It is vital to remember that your perception shapes your reality. An obstacle, viewed through the lens of defeat, becomes a wall that halts progress. But the same obstacle, seen through the eyes of hope and creativity, becomes a bridge to new possibilities. You have the power to choose how you see your circumstances. This choice, though simple, is profound. It determines whether you are a prisoner of your challenges or a creator of solutions. Faith is your compass in moments of uncertainty. It is the quiet assurance that no matter how dark the night, dawn will come. Faith does not demand that you know every answer or see the entire path ahead. It asks only that you trust in the process and take the next step. With faith, even the heaviest burdens become bearable, and the longest journeys become purposeful. Trust that you are never alone in your struggles, for the same force that governs the stars and the seasons resides within you, guiding your every step. As you navigate life's challenges, cultivate patience and gratitude. Patience allows you to trust in the timing of your journey, understanding that every moment has its purpose. It teaches you to embrace the process, rather than rush to the destination. Gratitude, on the other hand, shifts your focus to the blessings already present in your life. Even in the midst of struggle, there is always something to be thankful for: a lesson learned, a small victory, a moment of clarity. Gratitude transforms your perspective, allowing you to see challenges not as burdens, but as blessings in disguise. Let forgiveness become a cornerstone of your resilience. Whether directed at yourself or others, forgiveness frees you from the chains of resentment and regret. It is a powerful act of liberation, creating space for healing and growth. Remember that holding on to past hurts only weighs you down, while letting go allows you to move forward unencumbered. Forgive yourself for any perceived shortcomings and embrace the truth that you are constantly evolving. Extend this forgiveness to others, knowing that everyone is on their own journey of learning and growth. Resilience is not about never falling. It is about rising every time you do. It is the acknowledgement that setbacks are a natural part of progress and that each one offers a chance to learn and improve. With every challenge you face and overcome, you become stronger, more self-aware, and more equipped to handle future trials. Resilience is the quiet strength that allows you to keep going, even when the path is steep and the destination seems distant. Your imagination is the architect of your future. Use it to envision the life you desire and the person you wish to become. When you close your eyes and picture yourself overcoming obstacles, achieving goals, and living in alignment with your purpose, you activate a powerful creative force. This vision becomes a blueprint for your actions, guiding you toward the reality you seek to create. Never underestimate the power of your thoughts and the role they play in shaping your life. In moments of doubt, remind yourself of the countless times you have overcome challenges in the past. Each of those victories, no matter how small, is a testament to your strength and resilience. Let them serve as reminders that you are capable of facing whatever comes your way. The same courage that carried you through those moments still resides within you, ready to rise again. Life's journey is not a straight path, but a winding road filled with twists, turns, and detours. Yet each step, whether forward or backward, is part of a greater purpose. Trust in this journey, knowing that every experience, no matter how difficult, is contributing to your growth. The obstacles you face are not detours from your path, but essential elements of it, guiding you toward a deeper understanding of yourself and your potential. As you continue on this path, remember that the power to overcome lies within you. It is not something you must seek outside yourself, but something you must awaken within. Through faith, patience, gratitude, and resilience, you can rise above any challenge. You are not defined by the difficulties you encounter, but by the strength and grace with which you face them. Let this truth be your guiding light. You are more powerful than any obstacle. Within you lies the capacity to overcome, to transform, and to thrive. No matter what challenges you face, you have the power to rise above them, to create the life you desire, and to become the person you are meant to be. Trust in this power and trust in yourself. The journey is yours to embrace, and the destination is yours to create. Step forward with courage, faith, and determination, knowing that you are capable of achieving greatness.